National Park College Nighthawk softball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk Player of the Week is Miss Bailee Cowell. Bailee, welcome back to National Park College. A great freshman campaign in year number one. You helped lead this team to new heights, the NJCAA District Championship round. You and the girls were one series away from its first national tournament appearance. What was it that brought you back for year number two, saying my job just wasn't finished yet?
I think last year's goals was to win a region championship. We didn't get that completed. Obviously, this year, that's our goal. I felt like I wasn't finished at all. I didn't do the things that I wanted to do. I think we had a great season, but I knew that coming back, I wanted to come back, make a name for National Park as a softball team, and get the job done this year.
Yeah, a huge goal coming in as a sophomore leader this year. Now you're the one helping call the shots and grow these freshman faces. And we've got a lot of new faces in Nighthawk Nation this year that have really stepped up to help bolster this team and make it as great as it is at this point in the season. But before we can talk about that, we really need to talk about what went into the beginning of this season for you. So you come back to National Park College, you're playing fall ball, or maybe you're not playing fall ball. So you're dealing with an injury, recovering from surgery, so you want to come back and make a name for yourself. Now you've got a roadblock. Tell me about that story and how you helped overcome that to get ready for the start of the season.
So I actually had surgery in June, at the end of June, and 2 weeks after surgery, I went into my doctor's office and I was like, hey, can I start pitching? And he was like, you're crazy. And I was like, no, like, if I strap my arm down, can we go back to pitching? And he was like, if you can get it where you can't move it at all. So through the help of my pitching coach and Coach Wyatt, we found a way to get it strapped down, make it to where I could throw bullpens. Whenever I wasn't throwing bullpens, I was helping the freshmen, becoming comfortable with hitting spots or telling them what we're going to face this year, stuff like that, getting them ready to go into games. That's something new for them. It's different than high school. So I think in the fall, a big job of mine was to help them, encourage them, be there for them. You know, if they're struggling one day, help them, tell them what they're doing wrong. Just really being someone that they could lean on, ask questions to get ready to go into games.
So ladies and gentlemen, you hear it here first, the absolute secret, the Bailee Cowell method, because true fact, game one of the season, opening day, you throw the program's first ever perfect game. Are you kidding me? Okay, so obviously you really wanted to get back in the circle. You did. Take us through such a legendary moment in your career, and that was just literally the tip of the iceberg this season.
Right. I think that was a huge day. That was a great way to start this season. I knew that coming back, it wasn't going to be easy. I had to find my groove again. I think a huge part of that successful day was my catcher, Rye. You know, Rye was loud behind the plate the whole entire game. Coach Wyatt was encouraging the whole game. Just my teammates played defense behind me. That was huge. I think that everyone had my back that day, and I think that our culture really, really shined that day.
I think one of my favorite photos from Aaron Brewer from not only the season, but maybe just in Nighthawk history is that hug between you and Ryan Lefford at the end of the game. What an emotional moment for you and this team. And I think that helped lay the groundwork for the year this year. And of course, when you look at the record, you see some losses on there, but when you read between the lines, you see that this team's been battle tested. You've went against some of the top teams in the country. Majority of those losses are against either nationally ranked opponents or Division I opponents, because Coach Autumn Wyatt had a goal in mind when she began this season, and that was to, in order to be the best, you have to beat the best. In order to beat the best, you have to play the best. And there's been a lot of adversity this year, and there's been some ups and downs, but I think there's been a lot of growth as well, not only for you and your teammates, and all along the way, these significant milestones keep popping up. These records keep falling. Then all of a sudden, you're the all-time wins leader here at National Park College. And recently against North Arkansas College, you break what I believed was an unbreakable record coming into this season. You are now the single game strikeout leader. Tell me how I can strike out 15 people in a game.
Just trusting Coach Wyatt, calling pitches and spinning to spots, really. That was the key.
You make it sound so easy, but this game was maybe anything but easy. This was a nail biter all the way through. It goes to extra innings. You win it in 8, 2-1. What was it like? I mean, when you're in the circle and you're striking out that many batters for the Lady Pioneers, surely you have to know what you're doing, right?
Right. I definitely knew that I So when we played them the first time, I had 12 strikeouts.
That's right.
After the game, I found out that 13 was the record, and I was like, okay, like, that's definitely beatable. Like, next time we play them, it's mine. And so I really just went in with the mindset of hitting spots, spinning the ball. You know, it was a close game the whole way through. I think that I really just put all my trust in Coach Wyatt, hit spots that she was calling, and got it done.
Got it done. Absolutely. 15 strikeouts, the new single game leader. And then, of course, I know that we've talked briefly in and out of games this season. You have maybe a bit of a superstition, if you will, this year.
Sure.
Something that you've been following really since game one with your perfect game. Share with the fans what that is.
So I have my pink ribbon. It's got sparkles on it and flowers. Me and my best friend match every single game. And then I started this season with orange gummy bear earrings. Whenever they quit working, I went to sparkly bows. They've worked so far. When they quit working, we'll find a new pair. But remember the other day when we talked about if we won region tournament, you had to get your ears pierced so you could wear the good luck earrings next year? So I actually went and got these clip-on earrings for you to pop out with tomorrow.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're good luck.
Okay, well, this was not discussed in the pre-interview. They are purple butterflies,
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay,
They're
well.
going to be good luck.
Well, the things that I do to help Nighthawk softball win games. You know, let's talk about tomorrow's games. This is a great segue here. Listen, tomorrow the number 2 team in the nation comes to Majestic Park. It's Murray State College. We all know the Aggies very, very well. They were the team that ended your season in that district championship last year. We've played them once already in Oklahoma. Now they get to come to your house for kind of this rare early morning doubleheader at Majestic Park. Kind of a cool atmosphere. But now, knowing what you know about the team, what do you think it's going to take? What have you been working on in order to come in on your home turf? Hey, let's take out the number 2 team in the country.
The big thing that we've been working on is hitting. We've worked on hitting that faster pitcher. We've worked on, from the pitching side, hitting spots really well, adjusting our spots based on where the batter is instead of just throwing it to them where they want it. I think the key to tomorrow is going to be playing together and doing it for each other.
Yeah, absolutely. This team is absolutely a family. If you've ever seen them in the dugout, bus rides, Dogwood Hall, what have you, it's a team that they're from all over the country, but have come together. They're best friends. They love each other. They trust each other, and they're looking to do great things here at National Park College. Bailee Cowell, I don't know what other records that you can break here at NPC, but that's not up to me to decide. That's up to you to figure out in the games. What an incredible career here in Nighthawk Nation, and we really feel like the best is yet to come, not only for you and your Nighthawk teammates. We know the future is exceptionally bright for you because you recently signed to continue your playing days at the next level. Tell us more.
I've decided that I want to continue my athletic career at Cody College, so I'll be a Comet next year.
Yeah, go Comets, and congratulations on signing to go to the next level. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
I want to say hi to my family back home, my parents, and my dog.
Bailee Cowell, the legendary Bailee Cowell of National Park College Nighthawk softball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Special thank you to Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the sponsor for the featured Nighthawk Player of the Week. She's Bailee Cowell. I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.